When John Lennon sang "Imagine No Possessions," he was trying to make a very serious point. With these clips, he wouldn't have had to imagine. The problem with trees bred in captivity is that sometimes they try to make a bid for freedom. When you learn how to skate, but not how to stop.
non li temi tu, mamma.
Whatever the DJ was getting paid for this gig, it wasn't enough to cover this. It's hard to know what was more expensive, the damage to the car or the clamp.
Okay.
We're gonna say the car. Two expensive fails here. The car's windshield and the moose's hospital bills. Here's a slam dunk of pure destruction. Yes, Amazon's Jeff Bezos has a lot of money, but even he can't afford delivery drivers who do this on a daily basis. When you're so excited about your new iPhone that you just can't wait to get it out of the box and smash it.
Madison! Are you kidding me? Oh my God!
You know the word seaworthy? Well, the owner of this boat doesn't. Piloting a remote control helicopter of this size takes skill, patience, and precision. Oh, and enough money in the bank to buy another one. Some modern outboard motors are so advanced they drop into the water when they overheat. This $15,000 display was supposed to be unveiled that morning, but ended up being dismantled instead. When the air is so polluted that even wind becomes flammable. Was the window repair more expensive after this skiing trick, or the driver's blood pressure medication?
Es wird eh schon gleich dunkel. Und Schnee schaffen es keiner.
Pro tip from Akimbo, don't do this. This guy found out there was a hurricane on the way, so he decided to take his glass table inside. You know, because he didn't want it to be destroyed. The first thing they teach you on your driving test is always to stop reversing when you feel the river gushing in through the windows.
Perkele jo nyt se on nyt ongelma. Voi jumalauta, tee ulos sieltä!
When a harmless prank for social media turns into a case of criminal damage. According to the laws of physics, if you throw a ball into an empty street, then a truck will immediately appear out of nowhere. Luckily, nobody was hurt when this houseboat hit these power lines, but every passenger now has very frizzy hair. It's pretty likely that this was followed by the phrase, "Can't you get anything right?" These people thought they wanted a concrete slab on their balcony, but eventually opted for gravel instead. Interesting fact, this ferry is controlled by the great-grandson of the captain of the Titanic. Here's a good example of why you should never drink and sail. This incredibly expensive Maserati is about to be towed off the sand. Well, part of it anyway. Need a new fridge? Why not just go for a drive? Yeah, I'll just remove this piece of ice from my house. a piece of my house from my house. Some vehicles just aren't meant to, have wheels? No one was hurt in this accident, except maybe the boat captain's chance of future employment. Both truck and car were the losers in this scenario. AirPods are expensive, which is why you should always look out for parrot muggers when you're wearing them.
Sí, y evidentemente hay una situación.
Wind turbines always work better in the wind than in the water. The clue is in the name. Wow, there are a lot of expensive cars on there. Imagine if it tipped over. Oh. These guys decided to rescue this car from the ice, but the ice decided to keep it.
Еще один нырнул.
Sometimes it takes a few attempts before you can break,
One more time.
well, your oven. If you ride a unicycle, then your one wheel is the one thing you don't want to fall off. Archery indoors is a bad idea. Putting the target by a window is an even worse one. Maybe they should have used a forklift to unload this forklift.
Hör, för helvete, Christian, kör!
You're about to see the actions of a man who stopped growing up when he was about 3 years old. What you're seeing is an this car. And you can tell by the way that this guy tries to run after it. It doesn't matter what breed your dog is, they all have an appetite for destruction. At a music festival, it's the bands who are supposed to bring the house down, not the wind. Every golf course has a water hazard, but this is ridiculous. When a gas station worker in Finland accidentally set the fuel price to €0.014 per liter, this guy decided to help himself to 1,000 liters of gas.
Fuck, no.
Here's the world's most aggressive mailman. We can only assume this was first-hand footage of someone failing their boat driving test. Do boats have brakes? If not, they probably should. Here's another romantic proposal, where the engagement ring would never be seen again.
Are you stupid?
When furniture gets depressed and decides to end it all. How Did you enjoy watching these expensive fails made by expensive failures? Well, don't be like them. Avoid making the most costly mistake you'll ever make by clicking subscribe.